morning.
Good morning.
Hello, Wolf, and hello, Marta. How are you today? Jona Podkiwanok, I think that's the...
That's very nice.
Okay, so thank you so much for joining the call. Today we organized a follow-up meeting in order to discuss the next steps, how we would like to approach Hungary, what is to be discussed, agree on some dates for the artifacts like preferences file, like welcome pack. But maybe to start with, do you have any questions based on your review of the materials that we were sending? Is it clear or something is to be discussed?
I think it's clear. Do you have any question? No.
Mm-hmm.
My own question is that you sent me an email about trying if I have access to this Empower.
Oh, yes. Mm-hmm.
And I logged in, but I've never seen the Empower in my life before, so it was lots of ties and everything.
Yes, don't worry about it. Sorry, I forgot to answer to you. I saw your email back to me. So basically, this is the tool that will be in use by client executives to change the sales status. I'm not sure if Attila, you will be using this tool. We just gave your name as you are onboarded with the project. You know about the changes, so we gave your name for the testing purpose. But Marta, correct me if what I'm saying is wrong. But I think mainly
like this tool is entirely for client and business.
Exactly. So we just. Counted on your kind help to test it.
So it works.
Thank you for that.
Right.
Okay. So when it comes to the next steps, we are, like Yanis was contacting the core team, and they can switch on the system for us in February. So we can agree on the go live dates. There is nothing actually to, like extra effort or some changes, because the tool is there. It just requires, switching it on. But what is around that is there's few topics that we have. So communication, probably you will want to create some communication to impacted CEs. We can help with that. We have the English version, which we can share for the changes if needed and translation. Then the preferences. So I don't know if it's exactly one-to-one the same. We can provide all these details, or you might have some comments to that, to the preferences file. And again, translation, if this is needed, but perhaps it might be needed to translate it to Hungarian.
Certainly, it will be needed to translate it to Hungarian. For the communication, I would appreciate if you send me some.
Of course.
Some sample of how to formulate that. It will make a great help. For the preferences, I think we have all these informations from, or at least we can dig them up. We're talking about these Excel sheets. Yeah. Okay.
Maybe when you will be translating, some questions will come to your mind or some comments. So feel free to reach out to us anytime.
Okay. The only thing that is the blue eye, because currently we don't have the blue eye, so I think
you don't
it's
have.
Not.
Okay.
We don't have the blue eye. So that part is actually missed from there. Okay. And the other thing is that for communication with the clients, we use shared mailboxes. So we can give the name, but I prefer to send the client to a shared mailbox their inquiries, rather than targeting the colleague working, for example, policy servicing. Because if someone is on holiday or something like that, the shared mailbox would help, and this shared mailbox is connected to the Jira, and the Jira is the register of all these incoming requests. So that is my only remark regarding these.
Like in the welcome part.
In the welcome, yeah. So also in the okay. Also in the client preferences, because we can see here that servicing team claims have policy servicing. We have here, okay, I share it and it's easier. Just a moment, trying to find lots of that one. So as you can see, the policy servicing, we can name here someone, but the email address, I think it's better to have this shared email address. For example, policyservicing.hu@marsh.com. So that is, and the phone number, well, we can give the phone number here as well. Same stands for the claims handler. Right.
Yeah.
Okay, that was my only remarks regarding that.
That's okay, right, Marta? To have the short. Okay, super. Okay, so this was the one of the things. Now, welcome packs. So this is another thing that we would need to translate to Hungarian. And also I shared with you the Italian welcome pack. So in case there is, something you wouldn't agree with or have questions to, just let us know. But the countries, we are always sharing this as a template. So yeah, should be more or less fine, I believe. Then CSA is another topic. So we were discussing this yesterday, so we understand that the hard copy is signed by the client and sent to you via post, right? This is how you are working with the client service agreements.
Yeah, and the majority, yes. Majority, yes. We don't really have the DocuSign here in Hungary.
Yeah. You told us.
Yes.
Yeah. So here we were discussing that Marta's team can still send the standard CSA to the client, and PDF, like an attachment. Then they can print it out, manually sign, and the process will be as now, the rest of the process.
The only thing I have to check is the CSA. I believe that not in each and every case you use the CSA. I don't know if it's a problem or not. That is one thing. And the other is the standard CSA is in English, if I remember correctly.
In English you have it?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I think we need the Hungarian translation also for that. Probably we have it, but I have to leave them up, because usually what I see is only in English, but we have to figure that. And the other thing is, before launching the whole thing, I would be happy to have a kind of test runs, to show the client executives what is going to happen, what documents are going to send to the customer, and all the process, how it will go. Because I don't really want to get some requests or inquiries from the client executive that the client received that, what is that, who sent that, and why is that, and all this stuff.
Of course.
It's better to show them that this is going to happen, these documents are going to be delivered to the customer, and kind of training or something like that.
Okay.
Just to make it a bit clearer.
We can organize, I think, right, Marta, like one session similar to Poland.
Of course. But I still have one question related to client service agreement. So after it's signed, do you still scan it to upload it somewhere as an evidence, or you always only have it as a hard copy? Because actually would prefer to even have the scans stored in one place, like in the M-Share for this client. I don't know how you are proceeding currently.
Well, the client service agreement, yeah. I talked to the business a couple of days ago and asked them if they use it, and I get back the question that is it necessary? So I know it's not an audit discussion right now, but they were surprised that it is mandatory to use the client service agreement or not, and I was a bit surprised on the question itself. But I would like you to reinforce me that is it required in each and every cases or not?
That a little bit depends on the local legislation. So we have a country that for each client, before we can even start the onboarding process, the CSA have to be signed. There are the other countries, like for example, Italy, when only for the big clients we need CSA, for others borrow is enough. But in each of these cases, like the country reached to the local LCPA to clarify if it's needed based on the local requirements. So we don't know how it's for Hungary. I think Attila would need to reach out to
LCPA.
To someone from Lithuania.
Well, in my point, I would prefer to have it in each and every client. But
we do. That's the easier for us because we have the one standard process and know how to follow. There are no exceptions. We don't need to clarify, is it the client that needs it? It doesn't.
But in practice, it seems that sometimes there are, sometimes they miss it, or sometimes they don't require it. So that point should be clarified here. What would be the uniform approach in the country before we step forward with that? So that was my impression during that process.
In all cases till now, if there were cases when it's not required, like, I don't know, for like some category of the clients that we needed a confirmation from LCPA that we really can exclude these clients from client service agreements.
Yeah. Okay, I will sort it out in a couple of days. So.
Great. Okay. What else? So another topic that we discussed was this due diligence activities, whether those will be transferred or not. So basically in the standard process, Marta's team are not taking over this kind of activities. They stay in the country. So we suggest to start with, this setup. But in case, Attila, you would like support from Marta's team, we would need to discuss it further. So we would need to receive from you the volumes and, what exactly, how you see it, what exactly is in scope of due diligence and what are the volumes.
Okay. That question comes because in the CSOM as well, we have a centralization target or something like that, and also this due diligence, if I remember correctly, this is also a potential centralization issue. Yeah, so we have to really think that over. We have the data how many clients arriving us to each and every year, so you have an overview on that. And there is a pending point that's a bit burning right now, this anti-money laundering stuff, and we're just fighting if it is part of the due diligence process or not. So that is not very clear. Well, Marta, do you do this anti-money laundering screening also for them?
Not the countries, no. We don't have it currently.
Okay. And do you have any idea that it is a OMT task or a business task? Because that's not your question. Okay, I understand.
We will try to get some information for you, Attila. I don't have answer now, but I will note it and I will write it down and we will come back to you.
Okay, thank you.
Sure.
So the due diligence is basically stays at the country, which is, well, I think it's it's no change in our case. Yeah.
Okay. Can be discussed though, but we would need some volumes and definitely involve Yanis then in this discussion as well, because it's actually up to him. Okay, perfect. What else, Marta? My next question will be about to agree on some dates to have these artifacts in place. But before we get there, I'm just checking, Marta, with you if I maybe forgot about something, or you think we should discuss something else?
We already discussed the bank account verification part.
We didn't, indeed. So we
would also like to understand how it's executed currently in Hungary, like which team is responsible, which procedure do you follow, is there like 4I principle and so on, like.
You mean the client's account?
I mean bank details that are stored at the
we only check the client's bank account, just the amount is returned to the client. Because the other we don't check the csak akarnak visszaküldeni.
So we are only checking the bank account validity if there's a premium back to the client or any payment to the client on Marsh behalf. I think that is the only thing to do this bank account verification. But noted, I'm going to leave that out. What is happening and how we should do that. Okay.
Okay, so what we have as a next step. So first of all, CSA, we need to check the rules with the local LCPA, yes, whether we are sending it for to every client, when it's signed, when it should be signed, and so on. And Attila, if you could share with us then the standard CSA form, so that we have it.
Sure.
Yeah, perfect. Then the next thing is regarding the preferences, to translate it and provide to us. How much time do you need for that? Oh, and maybe before we can also decide on the date we are looking at for Hungary for the go live.
Okay, I think this information all provided by the middle of next week if it's
amazing. Okay, let's agree then. Yeah, 13th of February. Okay, so this is next Thursday.
Or the 12th, or the 14th. You know,
yeah, just to be on the safe side. Okay, let's say 13th for preferences in Hungarian. Okay, and welcome pack as well. You will send it in bulk. Okay, perfect. So 13th will be communication. I will send to you, I think today or tomorrow, in case we need to check something. And I think the session with the CEs we can do just before go live, right, Marta?
Yeah.
Once we have everything gathered and so on. And when it comes to the go live, then what, Marta and Attila, guys, Naomi, do you think? 24th of February or 3rd of February, 3rd of March, or it's gonna be too late for Yanis?
No, it won't be late. It won't be too late.
I would actually suggest like even like the 3rd of March, because I also need to prepare people on one side, like to get all the accesses and everything, like teach them the process. So I think 1 month is exactly how much time you need.
Okay, amazing. And Attila, for you, it's fine as well, and Nemieva.
Absolutely, I would rather call it the 12th.
You would prefer the 12th? Okay.
March. That's the earliest, because I do have some holidays before, so I think, and I want to be here.
Okay. Okay. So I put
yes, it will be definitely better to have you on site in case people are coming with questions and we need some intermediary to explain.
Yeah, exactly.
And then we can maybe plan something with that team, with the CEs, the intro session in the week of the 3rd, or you are Attila off? In that week. In that week. Yes, okay, so we will maybe on the you will be off till 13th, till 12th. Sorry. Yeah, so maybe at the end of March then, of February. Sorry, we can look at the date. Okay. Perfect. And again, in case of any questions, please reach out to us. We can have always like a quick call to exchange. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Yeah. It was great to see you.
Great to see you too. Thank you. Bye bye. Marta, do you have a second?
Yes. Yeah, I can just stay for a second.
Uwielbiam go.
Nie, on jest takie wszystko w